Hey everybody, this is Lorelia, Amazon's best-selling author of Jumpstart Your Credit, How to Settle and Negotiate Your Debts in 10 Steps. Today I want to talk to you about your rent and can it help to increase your credit score. Now you may not know this, or you may do. You may have heard that you can rebuild your credit score by having your rent reported onto your credit report. So what that means is that if you're a tenant and you actually rent a place of residence to stay, doesn't matter if it's a home or it's an apartment building, your landlord may have recommended to you that you could possibly increase your credit score, or that your rental history is going to report on your credit report. So the question you want to know is, will it help or will it hurt my credit score? And I want to answer this in the most easiest way that I can. And the easiest way that I can answer this is that your rent history should not be reported onto your credit report. And you may be wondering, well, why is it? I understand that there are actual softwares that many housing owners or landlords are now using, and they are influencing tenants that it is a way to increase their credit score. But now keep in mind, many of these reporting softwares that third-party people are using, like landlords, have been created by the credit bureaus. So what it means is that any information that is reported onto your credit report, it only will be advantageous to the landlord, because what that means is that the landlord will be able to keep a history of how often you have paid your rent on a timely basis. Now, of course, if you move, the new landlord, who may, pull your credit report, will now see this information. So once again, it's only advantageous to the landlord or the housing owner who is in charge of supplying housing to you, the tenant. Now, keep in mind, FICO is the algorithm software that the credit bureaus use to be able to develop a score for your credit report. Now, there are many types of things that make up your credit score, and types of credit is one of the areas that play a large impact. But of the area of types of credit, rental history is not an item. So what happens is that when that information begins to be reported onto your credit report, it goes into the FICO system as if information should not be appearing there. So it has no impact. So it's not good nor bad when it comes to your score, because it will not make an impact. The only impact it will make for the credit bureaus, because the credit bureaus have now created their own algorithm software, and that is called the VantageScore. So now the credit bureaus have now used that to be able to use your credit history as a way of developing a Vantage score, which is different from a credit score. Because if you look on your credit report, sometimes many of the reports will show your credit score and your Vantage score, two different things. But at the end of the day, you having your rental history being reported on your credit report is neither good nor bad, because it will not have no impact. So do not fall for the trap that many landlords are using to say it will help your credit score if you do pay your rent on time. Now, once again, I want to put a disclaimer out there. I am not influencing you to either opt in or to opt out. You have to make that choice. But what I will tell you, it has no impact on your credit score, because FICO does not recognize rental history as a way or a type of credit to be able to develop a score. That's only for VantageScore credit algorithm scoring models. It's not for the FICO. So once again, this is Lorelia. I want to give you this quick tip. I hope this information has helped you. If you know someone who has asked a question, should or will my rental history help or hurt my credit report, share this video with them. If you want to learn more about me, please go to my website at www.jumpstartyourcreditbook.com. So once again, this is Lorelia. I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Bye-bye. I want to talk about how it can ruin your credit report. Now, remember in the last video, I explained to you that there is a period of time of when the account can be collected on, which is based on your state, along with the period of time that it could appear on your credit report, which is 7 years, as long as it's in the hands of a debt collector. Now, you may be wondering, well, Lorelia, how does that happen? How does it happen that if you pay that debt, which is after the statute of limitations, that's right, these debts have a statute of limitations. If you pay those debts after the statute of limitations, you have now re-aged the debt. The worst thing that you can do, and that's why I did a part 2 of this video, is that when you re-age the debt, you